All right, here we go. It's another episode of Flex and Flix, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Reno, and my brother Austin is also listening in.
Hello.
Alrighty then. This episode is going to be about Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 6. Obviously, everyone's heard and seen it by now, and if you haven't, go ahead and watch it. It's gonna be I'm not gonna it's pretty lame. I'm not gonna lie.
Liked it. I thought it was a good ending, but I didn't think it was it could have been way greater.
No.
It could have been way greater, but I thought it was pretty good.
No.
I didn't think it was bad.
When Jon Snow stabbed the bitch, fucking all out war should have started again, and it should have just blew the fuck up, and it should have been crazy, and he should have been.
Well, they were
king.
Sansa and them came. Remember, she said
he should have crushed.
We have the city surrounded.
Grey Worm took all this fucking authority.
I can't stand Grey Worm.
Chill.
All right. Let's get on our little thing. All right. So it starts out with Tyrion walking in, and he sees Jon, and they're just in disbelief.
Well, I'd be too, because she burnt the whole city, which was cool to see. But I mean, kids and shit. Come on, man. Even Scarface said, "No women, no kids."
And then they saw Unsullied Grey Worm still fucking killing people.
Still
like, killing people.
Well, if I got my, fucking hoo-ha's and my fucking dangle banger chopped off,
banger.
I mean, homie, if all that was gone and chopped and mutilated, I think I'd be out for any type of vengeance for the rest of my life as well.
Well, yeah, but still, jeez.
He walked up and homie was just, hey, you need.
Well, Jon grabbed his arm.
I'm just killing the rest of these dudes. You need to. Oh, okay.
But there's the destruction around us. There was a road here, or is this a stairway? I don't even know what this is anymore. I think
that was a flower shop. I don't know. There's a guy hanging out.
How about the dudes on the ground who were like, Jesus, you're still like, I gave up, twice.
Johnny grabbed his arm like, yo, homie, gotta chill.
He didn't care, Grey Worm, but Johnny gave him that look.
But then he walked up to Daenerys and started just thinking. But then he walked up to Daenerys and was just thinking like, okay, this is just too much.
Stop, you're going ahead.
What? Where are we at?
Where
you said right fucking now? Tyrion's walking up. They're seeing the destruction. Grey Worm slitting people.
All right,
Johnny Biscuit.
Right. All right, go on.
Okay, so
Johnny Biscuit.
So Johnny's in there walking up to fucking Daenerys, and I knew when he was like my queen and all that, I knew he was gonna I knew he was gonna stab her. And when
you're way ahead.
What?
But keep going.
What you mean? Pull me back, whatever.
Pull you back, or no, just keep going about it. You said he was gonna stab her. Yeah, I couldn't believe that either.
Well, you didn't have that feeling though when he was like, "You'll always be my queen." You didn't have that. You didn't have the feeling that he was gonna do something crazy.
I was hoping that she was gonna die, but I didn't think that he was gonna actually kill her like that. I don't know.
I know he was gonna stab her. He got too close. He said some personal shit. Blah blah blah. And then
Tyrion convinced him to do it in the little jail cell before.
Yeah.
Because before that, Tyrion quit.
Well, bro, he saw everyone get burned to the. Bro, it was Pompeii.
I like that he always doesn't give a fuck about his life. He always just risks it. And he walked up to her and looked at her and was like, "And you slaughtered a city."
Yeah. Okay. So Snow kills her. She's done. Dragon was raw. He didn't kill him, but took off with her. Like, all right, I'm out.
Both little scenes when he walked up and saw the dragon and it smelled him and it was in the snow. When you didn't notice it in the snow first off, and he was like, "Jeez."
Okay. Yeah.
And then that second time after he did kill her, but hold on, when he killed her, remember I got upset for a second because I thought that he was falling back in love with her because remember he started kissing her.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay.
I was like, dang, and I heard chling, and I didn't know who did it at first, but then thank God.
I know he step.
Well, because she's equally as crazy.
She is, but I didn't like how she was starting to become, I'm the best in the world, everyone, I'm going to set you free,
yeah,
but
she
bow
goes,
down to me. What the
He goes,
fuck?
how do you know what's right? And she goes, I know what's right.
What?
He goes, how do you know what's right? And she goes, because I know what's right.
Yeah, because I know. You don't know shit. You're dead.
And the dragon...
The dragon was raw when it burned the Iron Throne to the...
Burned it.
Bro. Done.
Melted. Not burned it. Gone.
See ya.
Good luck sitting in that. Well, because it was cool because it was kind of like an end to an era. Like, that's done.
No,
Dragon's gone.
that scene was cool. Why couldn't that have been like the very end scene? Why couldn't the snow have broken out like another war and a little mini war started and they killed Grey Worm's people and like everything was just said and Stanza was the North and Snowboy was
Stanza.
One
more time.
I
even told you before. A couple times.
You did. You definitely did. Sansa, right?
There you go.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
Sansa, it should for real be the queen, which was Raw. Seeing her little little snippet in there, that like everyone like, yo, Queen of the North, that deal was cool. But I just wish Jon Snow was like, I mean, they kept him alive, but they made him like a fucking outcast. Like, bro, he should have been king of the whole realm. They should have made that happen. He should have got on that dragon and rode out like fucking the Avatar scene, and there should have been some
right when he
crazy
killed
shit.
her?
Yeah.
Well, I was pissed off how the next scene after that, fucking still dumbass Grey Worm was like, he's our prisoner. And brought Tyrion out still like a prisoner, like, we have all your boys prisoners. And they're sitting there like, well, we have the city surrounded, numb nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah. All right, next topic.
What? No, keep going.
Which one?
You're off like 5,000 topics. You you went way off. You skipped over a bunch of stuff. But all right, topic after that is when they went down and started talking about Bran being king, how Tyrion convinced.
Okay, that was cool too. But
Tyrion always convinces
why did the whole entire thing, the Game of Thrones, Bran was like not wanting to be king, and at the very end, like, why do you think I came all this way? I'm like, what the okay.
See, that's because R.R. Martin.
Like, no. That was.
That's because George didn't write the last bit. He hasn't written like the last 2 seasons. The books only went up to like season 5 or like maybe 6.
And when all these greedy fucking actors
How many
started
seasons
making
are
all
there?
that
8?
money, you hear about that shit? All the fans, the
6.
cast members agree with the fans. No fucking shit. They were getting like $8 million an episode. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. Fuck, you're ending it?
Well, they're not remaking anything.
No shit, dude. That was
The best.
That's
The best
way
they
too
could
much.
do,
Bro.
The best they could do is
Way too much money for a fucking TV
Supposedly
show.
they're doing I read they're doing a prequel
Ooh.
about the young dad, about those actors that you saw on the all of
the Ned
Bran's
Stark,
past.
the young Ned Stark.
Yeah, supposedly there's a prequel
And then they should definitely do an Arya
with the Mad
They should
King,
definitely
and
do
then
an
yeah,
Arya.
people want the Arya one.
And a Sansa. I'm just joking. Sansa.
Well,
They
what's
should
his
definitely
name
do
is
that.
getting one for sure. It's been announced. Redhead with the wolf.
Tillmund or
Yeah, him and John's wolf.
What's his
but
name?
then see, they showed John how it ended when they sent John off to the wall for the 5 millionth time, like he was not going to go back anyway. He went off with what's his name. So I wonder if he's going to show up once in that. But he already said on, I saw him on a Graham Norton interview. He said that he's done being John. He was like I remember the day when like I realized like I'm done being Jon Snow.
Oh god, we're gonna try to do something else. You're gonna be whack out. Anyway, listen. It's raw how Sansa has the North like that, and she even said to Bran, like, "Hey, cool that you just got this and everything, but we're gonna go ahead
means
and
there's a
leave
North
the
and
North
South.
to me." Yeah, like she was like, yo, this is awesome. Take it. Like, wheel your ass up in that fucking castle, have them build all the shit around you, the whole 9. But the North is mine. That is cool. How she was like from the get-go, like the North is gonna be like ours, like the Stark's family. That's cool that she kept that,
Mm-hmm. She said that it happened. They had it for generations before. Not them, but like it had once ruled.
Yeah.
The North.
Yeah.
Which makes sense when you look at it on that map, because I was watching it and looking at a map the whole time, which I recommend. The North is huge. It's massive.
Yeah. But what's west of Westeros? I don't know.
What's west of Westeros?
West. Okay. Get
I
on
would
your
probably
fucking
hit
dinghy
the other
and
fucking,
go out there.
Well, just like that one.
And she puts on her man clothes. I'm like, what's going on? You're like banging dude, and then you're putting on man clothes. Like, what
just
are
want
you?
to know what it's like once. Just how was it? Weird.
So yeah. So in a nutshell, I think they Didn't know how to end
Yeah,
it.
overall-
I think that they were spending way too much money on these greedy fucking actors, wanting to like stretch it out fucking 20 seasons and get paid 20 mil an episode by then. And they just were like, fuck it, you know, end this shit. Give it to Bran. Fuck it.
Well, see, because I heard that they were begging and telling what's his name to finish the books, and he never did it. And they were like, "Well, our seasons are coming up. Like, we're gonna start writing them ourselves." Like, so to be honest,
and it kind of got shittier at the very end, anyway.
Well, what I know. Well, why hasn't he finished his books? What the hell is he doing?
What the fuck is
Hold on
that
a second.
sound?
Stop. Oh my God! Don't tell me that he's parking right there. Now, I told you that they come by a couple times a day, and you act like it's not annoying. You act like it's not annoying.
First of all,
he parked right there. He parked.
First of all, is it like
and he doesn't turn his siren off.
Is it real though? Like, do they have like screwballs and candy cigarettes and that kind of shit, or is it like some fucking like?
See, there's 3 of them, and that's the real dude. That like that we.
Because like I know you got some whack ass dudes like, yeah, come up to my truck, and it's like a fucking
right on the
mango
side
with
is a
like
Ninja Turtle
shaved
pop.
ice, huh?
And a Captain America pop.
Okay, now we're talking. If you can get a choco taco, it's fucking over.
Well, see, I could walk out there right now and get one, but
A choco
I
taco?
can't. A choco taco? Okay, this has got to. He's gonna be there for a little bit, so I don't know what we're doing.
Well, no, we're just gonna roll over it. Whatever. Okay. So, overall, it was a great show. They just ran out of shit at the very end. Whether it was paying people too much money, whether it was the guy didn't finish the books and people don't know what the fuck to do, whatever the situation was, it did kind of end shitty. So everyone has a right out there to say it did kind of end shitty. I mean, you gotta think people were trying to compare this shit to Breaking Bad.
I mean, yeah. I didn't think that it ended shitty.
Something.
Myself,
Bad.
I didn't think that it ended shitty.
What?
I just thought that. Stop. Let me talk. I didn't think that it ended shitty. I just thought that it didn't end as good as it probably fucking could have. But to say it was shitty, I mean, it was still a good ending. I mean, everything that happened, Daenerys came, she burned the whole fucking city down, and she went mad like her father or uncle or whoever, however far down that family tree is.
Cousin, brother, sister, cousin.
And then Jon killed her, and then the dragon flew off, and it was like peace in Westeros. Like it was actually a pretty good sheet. Sansa got the north. Like it was a pretty good ending, but it could have been there could have been some. I'm sure there's twists that George R.R. Martin has in there. R.R. Martin has, because I've heard him say that there's things that he left in that he's written into the book that they've just left out and like acted like it was nothing. That he's like, I mean, I do that on purpose, just like the Hodor thing. He's like, there's tons of things like that in the book that I have endings for. He's like, but like I didn't get to it yet.
I wonder if they're gonna write something that for like Bran. Like, what's Bran gonna do?
I hope that they do something way like thousands of years before with the dragons. I want to see the brothers and the sisters ride over and destroy everything and take the 7 kingdoms.
Yeah,
and I want it to be about the people trying to defend themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I want to see all that.
All right. I think that's it.
That was that. Yeah, you were trying to say that people were carrying to Breaking Bad. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's
untouchable.
It's untouchable. As great as the effects and everything look, which I mean, it looks like a movie.
Very
it's
end of Breaking Bad, the last
competing
season.
with Avengers, competes with Avengers, but the last, like you just said, not only every single season. I didn't want to watch the 5th one because after the 4th one, when Wheelchair Dude blew up, Chicken Man, bro, I thought I was like, that's the perfect ending. I was like, that's the perfect ending. But then, yeah, like you said, that last season, how it showed like a year later, and he was all bearded out, living in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right, we're off subject.
Yeah,
now.
fuck.
We're
Okay,
off
so
subject.
all right, so Game of Thrones, it's all done. We're hoping for the spinoffs to be a lot better ending than what this happened. But yeah, we're ready to take them on for our eyes to see. Eyes to see?
Eyes to see with my eyes. Happy.
How about some kid? Oh, okay, all right. So let's end this. Let me tell you another story.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye,
Over
everybody.
and out, everyone.
We'll be back for another one. Our next video that we're talking about is going to be about some trailers. So stay up to date, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.
Peace.
Goodbye.